Alright, hey guys, this is Tom, and I'm back with some more Momodora. So last time we left off, we beat the first boss, and we're heading into the city of Karst, and we just talked to, what's his face? I already forgot his name already, but anyways, we talked to him. He's got skeleton face, and I think he's undead, not quite sure. Got kind of like a prince, like not like royalty prince, but like the singer prince kind of vibe going on, but I kind of like him. He's pretty cool. If you didn't notice, sprite work in this game is pretty nice. I didn't mention it in the first playthrough, but you see the reflection is pretty cool, and the idle animation is pretty neat. Just a big fan of, so far, everything this game has to offer. My only criticism, if there is a criticism, is the game is relatively short. You can beat it in a few hours if you're really good and move really fast. There is a lot of stuff you can do in this game, and when you beat it on normal, I believe you unlock the hardest difficulty. So there is a lot of playability there, but it is relatively the same stuff over and over again. Enemy placement is all the same, so once you know it, you kind of know it. So here is the, well, I guess they're calling it Karst City here, but it's the city of Karst. And we have these really annoying witch people who are very annoying, and I do not like them. I believe there's a secret over here. I think it's an ivory bug. There it is. I like the very Bloodborne-esque right now, with the blood moon and the city in the background. So this is a vendor who basically will sell you stuff. I don't think I can afford anything right now. You came from that infested forest. Hi ha ha. Interesting. How can I help you? So this is the vendor, and they sell stuff. So we got Crystal Seed, Fairy Tear, and Ring of Candor. So Crystal Seed will temporarily increase your attack by 50%. Fairy Tear will raise users' resistance to status elements, and the Ring of Candor is an artifact thing, and it emits a sound when you're near secrecy. So it's actually really useful if the first time you're playing the game, or even other times if you forget there's an area. If you're using a controller, it will vibrate the controller, so it kind of makes it a little bit easy to see the secrets. You still gotta find them. It just kind of says that there's a secret in this area of the map. Like every zone is an area, and it would tell you if there's a secret or not. So we're just gonna go right into it because we can't really afford anything, and the rest of the items aren't really worth it at this stage of the game. So I like those enemies. I mean, I hate the enemies as far as they suck, but I like this the sprite on the enemy. It kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, like a Final Fantasy Black Mage mixed with something Bloodborne-esque. And first time I played this game, I totally thought these crows were going to kill me. Now hard mode does add a couple enemy. I think there is a slight change of enemy placement. Enemies are still the same, but they add like one or two more. Like this one who's sniping me from the corner was not in normal. And that's a heart piece and a secret enemy who just jumps at you. Yeah, so like I said, the blood moon and everything, it's just awesome. Great work, guys. Whoever made these games, great work. Okay, so one or two hits usually with that blast will kill you, so that's why I don't like these guys in hard mode. They're not as bad in normal, but they weren't as bad then, but in hard they will almost kill you, and they're really annoying because they're homing, but they're only homing on casts, so if you see it coming, you can then roll out of the way. Otherwise, they will kind of find out where you are on the map and just throw it at you. You can break things in this game. I don't think you get anything from these. I don't think I've ever gotten an item or monies or anything like that. It's just fun to break. Thought I rolled out of that, but I guess I didn't. Alright, let's get back to where we were. So, if I start dying a lot, I may cut it, just so you don't have to follow me dying 50 times to a certain particular area. Not gonna do that right now, but you may see that occasionally going on in the future. I want to say this area is exceptionally hard your first time through it because you don't really know what's going on. I know where all the enemies are, and it's still kind of hard. like these dog things, they're pretty cool too. They're like dog shadows, I guess. I think they're supposed to be some type of shadow. Alright. Okay. There you go. So, I don't believe these guys are worth it at all, so let's get out of here. And we're out of bellflowers. So, these guys are pretty annoying too. They're kind of like little jester guys. They will kind of just randomly show up and attack you. So some of these mix it up a little bit and they shoot that fountain instead of the beam at you. So sometimes you can get confused by that. And this guy tries to ambush you. That was another bellflower if you missed it. So basically I have a higher max of bellflowers now. And there's lots of like shortcuts and locked doors in this game. Oh yeah, I don't think this person just, yeah. Oop, yeah. So that person just complains. So what I'm going to do is go up this way, because you can get that chest. Gotta go that way anyways. And that guy can't get me, I don't think. Here we go. Not quite sure why that chest is there. I don't know if it's trying to trick you, but you gotta go this way anyways, so it doesn't really matter. And a lot of times in this game, enemies will kind of just show up on the fringes of the map. I guess if you're going in the other direction, you might run into them. So we're not going down there just yet. We're going to go this way, unlock the shortcut, and hopefully not die to that. And save. So we have a couple options here. Let's see, what do we want to do? We want to... Actually, we don't have any options. We have to go down this way. So we're just going to get thrown right into the next boss, essentially. And this is the fun one. The little imp guy. Huh? Looks like some outsider missionary. Hee hee hee. Or kee hee hee. Ah ha ha. Your rotten corpse will serve my mistress well. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Okay. So, a lot of times you can just kind of stand back and snake these guys. So some of these bosses is just beneficial to do that. Whew. So a lot of these enemies have pretty similar patterns. You know, if you've beaten them once, you'll kind of get the pattern the next time around. And this guy you only have to get to like 50%, I think, something close to that. Because basically they drop you right into another boss. Why not? So this is Lulabelle, who I already screwed up my perfect run. So she's a giant witch, I guess, who basically you can hit her up here, but most people just hit her in the chest, because why not? She's relatively not that hard if you kind of know her, her pattern essentially. But I think she's one of the cooler looking enemies in the game, or bosses in the game, I should say. Yeah. So mostly anything in the game can be defeated by just rolling through it. You little pest. I can't waste any more time with you. And she dissipates. And I guess that's a win. So there's absolutely nothing over there. I remember that. And I think there's a safe spot up here. Yes, there is. So we're going to go a little bit further. So we still have some time. And let's see. Let's see where we get. So you can't warp between areas just yet. You don't have the ability to do that. So if I wanted to go back to the other place and get that ring, I would have to run all the way back that way. So this is an NPC. There you go. What are you looking at? I'm human, like you. You don't seem very capable of protecting yourself. Take my word and look for shelter. My name is Kath. Kaith Kath. I'm a knightess in service of the kingdom. And do you have to specify if you're a knight or knightess? I didn't think so. So you are a priestess from Lund, and you are seeking the queen's aid. Well, I guess you could say the same for priestess, but ha ha ha. You think she has any interest in your little village? Well, here's some bad news. I've heard rumors of an undead witch lurking around. Progressing deeper into the city is very risky. Well, you mean the undead witch I already fought and won? If you are adamant about meeting with the queen, my advice only goes so far. Okay, so there's a couple places we can go here. We can go down, up, and right. I think if we go right, there's an item, but it's very platformy over here. Yeah. If you fall in the water, you get a chance to right yourself. So it's not completely unforgiving. And there's an item over here. Alright. Try not to die. Some magnet stone. So this thing will basically make our monies go near us. So a peculiar rock rarely found on the surface. So I'm assuming it's like a meteorite or something, but it attracts money stars. Very useful. So when stuff falls in the cracks and stuff, you can get it easier. And I usually die on that part because see how it just attracted to me. I usually die in that part because you usually get knocked into the water. So what I'm going to do is run back to save so I don't have to do that over again, because there's some hard parts coming up soon. And the best part about this is you're behind everybody, so they don't see you. Except for this guy up here, who I don't think shows up until I'm already out of the map. Yes. Alright. Let's do this again. So, like I was saying before, we picked up more bellflowers, so now we have 5 total. Okay, so we are going to go up. There is a mini-boss up here, who, if you're familiar with the Dark Souls series, you'll think is very familiar. Okay, it's the hardest part of the game, going up the stairs. So what makes this guy suck is you can't hit him with arrows. So you basically got to hit him and then roll through his. Oh yeah. So you gotta roll through that as well. Ow! I am not doing well here. Good thing I was not trying for a perfect run. So he's hit these little sword things at you. And good thing I was in my invincibility frame there. Ah! Okay, that's very close. Okay, let's try not to die. Shouldn't have too much more health. I thought I could roll through both of those, but I guess I couldn't. Alright. So, if this isn't the run, then I will fast forward for you guys. You don't have to deal with that. Don't have all day for me to die 50 times on the same guy. Okay. Sorry if I go quiet a couple times during this, because it's a little hard to comment and not die to this guy. Wow, that was a one-hit kill. Oop, that was rude. So, the trick to this guy is to hit him when he swings. Then he's already jumped forward and won't do it again. Like that. Yep, and he's dead. So, yeah, once you get not rusty and learn his pattern, you can kill him. So there is a secret in this area before you leave. It took me quite a while to figure this out. When I was here with the ring, it would buzz and buzz, and I couldn't figure out where anything was. So randomly, usually the strategy is to hit random walls, and in this case, I found it. Now, you notice you cannot jump up there. I thought originally that you got some type of triple jump or something that let you get up there, but in this case, no, that is not the case. You don't get a triple jump. You do to get a different skill similar to that, but not triple. It doesn't let you go higher. But what you have to do is you got to jump this way. Now, yes, there's an invisible platform there that you never would see unless you just tried to jump that way. It's right above this little tower, and it lets you basically get up here. There you go. If you go this way, there's a person. I'm not scared. You kind of look scared. Okay. So if we go up this way, it's kind of a little shortcut, leads you back to the area up here where we had those people. This person is dead and is just a blood stain, so we're not going to go that way. But what we are going to do is we're going to go back the way we came, because we just killed that boss and we do not want to die and have to do that again. So let's run back this way and hopefully don't die. Kill these guys, get our monies. We've got 510 already, so got quite a bit. Maybe we can actually get something with that next time we see the vendor. And the vendor does move around in the game, and depending on where he has different stuff. So you can go back to his previous area, or you can go to his new area and get his new stuff. Okay, so where are we gonna go? We're gonna go up. We're only gonna go a little bit. Looks like we're gonna go a little bit further. Hopefully don't die here. And okay. Kill that guy. And we gotta get this orb. Yep. And we gotta get this orb, which you cannot see, but I know where it is. Alright, and that ball will drop, and we'll let you get up there. So that's, I don't know if that's a shortcut, I think that's just the mechanic. Now, before we leave this room, if you go to the map, you can kind of see that each little section has a doorway area, and that doorway area sort of leads to different spots. That's kind of where you can see where the zone ends and where it doesn't. But in this case, if you look right where I am down, there's supposed to be a door there, which there is not. If you didn't check the map, you probably would never notice that there's one there. But if you hold down here, you land in a little secret area where there's a heart piece. Okay. Let's kill Vivi there and jump up here. Alright. And there's an enemy there. Very annoying enemy, for that matter. And there you go. So this is a tower that is telling you to get something, so you can't actually do anything with that yet. And here's a little area which you still can't get to yet. You will see why, eventually, why we can't get there. So you can just charge up your stuff, and it does make certain things easier, like that. I always forget to do that. There's a locked door here, leads you to a different area, and this person talks. The royal court has been ignoring us citizens ever since this kingdom fell to a curse. If you want to stay safe, don't leave outside. I think she meant to say, if you want to stay safe, don't leave to the outside? I'm not sure how that would be formatted, but it seems it's kind of odd the way she said it. Look at this guy. Don't come any closer. Oh well, you seem sane enough, I guess, with the big giant question mark above your head and the leaf that you're swinging around. You are a priestess seeking an audience with the royal court. Question mark? Yes, I am. In the present state, reaching the castle is highly difficult, if not impossible right now. You won't find help easily in this city, but I will help you. No, my master might be able to guide you. She lives inside this city's monastery, surrounded by cats. Awesome. So now we gotta go meet the crazy cat lady. Say anything else here? Have you seen the people of the city? Everything is lost. I have. Fear destroys our minds. Stay safe. My master might be able to guide you. She lives inside the city. Yeah. So, I guess we gotta go into the monastery. The Forlorn Monastery. The only thing that's missing is like a Dark Souls like chime. A neophyte. Do you seek salvation? Huh? What's salvation? You can achieve salvation from eternal damnation by donating to Saint Eslin. Of course you can do that. A recommendation of at least 15 monies is needed for that. No. May the Lord have mercy on you. I will not give you all my money. What do you say? We are a small minority now. That her Highness propagated her destruction. Her Highness. Most of the population has lost faith in the gods. She's to blame for all that is wrong right now. Okay. Take your word for it. Saint Eslin is absolute. His wishes reign supreme. His wish reigns supreme. You are safe here with us. Okay, ... Right, so this is a neat little church area. Don't need to do that. Okay. So what we are going to do is not hopefully die. Let's run back and heal that. So if you're cursed, basically that means you can't use Bellflower. It sucks. I don't think you can even use the abilities you get from your passive slots, which also sucks. But running back to a bell will heal you. So it's recommended to kill these guys with arrows. Because if you go into their cloud, you will get cursed. So what we're going to do is we're going to go this way and meet the crazy cat lady. Okay, so again we can't go down there. Yeah. So those explode, if you can tell. You don't hit them when you're next to them, you will die. And here's an area that I'm surprised doesn't just crash the entire game. Alright, so let me save. Let's see what this guy got. How can I help you? Ah, so he's got a fairy tier. You can raise your user's resistance to status elements. So I take it there's going to be lots of status elements coming up. Let me see what's up here. I think there's something up here. There's a question mark door, which I don't think I can blow up. No. Ah. You're just really annoying. How you like that? But you don't. There's a bunch of dudes up here that we do not need to kill. We'll get our vitality fragment and then get out of here. Well, hopefully dying. Alright, we didn't die. Good. Long hallway. Ah, can I sneak up on the area? So you can shoot those bombs. I'm not quite sure if that really does anything. So this is a cool dude. If it isn't an unfamiliar face to this monastery. A devout from Lun, I see. You can call me Cotliard. Cotliard? Cotliard. Oh, you have met with Paramol. I guess that other guy's Paramol. Kiki, I guess? I don't know. Such innocence. So, you are concerned about your homeland. Indeed, the darkness assaulting your people hails from here. Couldn't have guessed. Our queen has become possessed by malevolent greed. She's the one responsible for many casualties. Not only here, but in other lands too. Hihihi, or kikiki. Not sure how to pronounce that. Perhaps you should head to the castle. Just don't expect kindness from those who live there. I haven't gotten kindness from anybody so far. You'll have to find the way on your own. Why, thank you. You're so much help. Here to help you a bit. I got a key. Be careful. It's only been a year since all this started. But most of our population is completely degenerated, so it only took a year for everything to go into complete chaos. And I think that might be all they say. This area has been declared forbidden by the nobility, so it's refreshing to see an outsider. Perhaps you should head to the castle. Just don't expect kindness from those who live here. There. So you'll have to find a way in your own. So I think they just say the same thing over and over again. So there's a bunch of cats in there, so that's cool. And swinging stuff. So let's roll past these guys. And save. So, I think that's going to be all for this episode. Thanks for watching, and look out for the next one. Alright, thanks. Bye, guys.